Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is going to be me giving you a few tips and advice on how to live alone and what you should do whilst living alone. I know a lot of girls out there are currently out for university, or they probably live in their own campus and stuff, and they don't live with their parents anymore. So I kind of want to give you a few tips and tricks to get you through living alone, and just some useful advice that we all need. Okay, so starting off, if you guys didn't know, I used to live alone for 2 years back in Leicester. So yeah, I used to live for 2 years on my own, like university period, but I never used to live in the campuses. I used to live in my own flat. So I used to get a flat, I used to rent it out, and I kind of just lived there. It was like walking distance from my university / town, so I kind of used to walk there anyways. But I just want to give you guys a few tips. Tip number one would definitely be organized. Honestly guys, I can't emphasize this enough, but you really need to be organized and you need to be mature about the whole subject. You're gonna be living alone by yourself, so you have to be in control of everything. Paying the bills, having food on the table, making sure your house is nice and secure, and just be overall safe. So definitely number one is be organized in a sense. What I mean, like have a budget. Like, I'm sure you have a budget, so write down the amount of money that you need to pay for, like example, rent, bills. Keep enough out for money, for food. Keep like a little amount out for, like, if you wanted to do like some shopping, if you wanted to buy like clothes and stuff. So have a budget with how much you want to use. So like, this is going to be for rent, this is going to be for food, this is going to be for like socializing, and this and this and this. So you have to be organized and divide your money into scenarios that you know that you won't be broke in the end of the month, or you won't be struggling and you're like, oh, I can't afford this, or I can't afford to get that. So just be organized and write everything down. Honestly, it will change your world. Because when, like me personally, when I first moved in, I didn't think of being organized. I was just like, whatever. And then, you know, you go through scenarios where you're like, oh, I wish I did that. Then over the years, like, I taught myself to be organized, and honestly, it transforms your world. It just makes life a lot more easier and a lot. So moving on to number two. Number two is definitely an important one. Have someone you trust. Like, have like maybe a friend or a close relative close by, and someone you trust that will be there for you in any sort of scenario, whether it be like maybe a boyfriend, or like someone like a partner, or just like a friend, someone you trust, honestly. And just have them as like a contact number, like in a sense, like an emergency. Like, if, may Allah forbid, something were to happen to you, you can have someone there who will be there for you in any sort of scenario, someone you trust. Or like, maybe if you needed something, like, you got someone there, you know, who'll be there for you and will just be able to look after you, basically. Number three, and it's a bit of an obvious one, try not to be messy. I know it's easier said than done. Like, when you're living alone, you can be like, whatever, I'm gonna do the washing up tomorrow, no one's there to tell me what to do, I'll just do the washing, I'll just like keep my clothes on the floor, who cares, mom's not watching me, so I don't care, I can just go all out. But trust me, honestly guys, it's no good. If you want to be motivated and be like in a motivated mind or frame, if your house is messy and all your surroundings are messy, you're not going to feel motivated to do things. When everything's in place and the house is nice and tidy, you'll feel a lot more motivated to do things. So definitely be tidy is so important. Like, after you eat a meal, just wash up. That's what I used to do when I used to live alone. So a little tip I'll give you guys is definitely keep on top of doing stuff like that, because it's so important, and you'll just feel a lot more happier and like motivated. I feel it's like so important when you're living alone to be motivated, because you haven't got someone there next to you to motivate you. So you are your own person to motivate yourself. So important to stay motivated and keep your surroundings tidy. Number three is time budgeting. Like, I feel like it's really important to, example, even if you were working from home, if you're working from home, this example goes to you and for me. So it's important to divide your time into sections. Okay, so living alone, you may be thinking, okay, I just have the whole time to myself and I don't need to do nothing. But honestly, time yourself doing things. So if you work, so when you come back to work, have like time where you know what you're going to be doing. If you're studying, say like, I'll study for like 3 hours, take a break, do this, tidy up. So budget your timing. Don't just be like YOLO, I'm free to do whatever I want. No, budget your time and just divide it into sections, and then honestly you'll get a lot done. You'll be surprised at what you get done. You'll trust me, I've experienced it. Like when I've timed myself, I get so much done and I'm just like, how the hell did I get all of this done in one day? But honestly, have like a little notepad or a little diary and just budget the timing. So like from this time to that time I want to finish this, from this time to this time I want to finish that. Honestly, your world will change and it'll just be so much easier for yourself. Number 5 is a bit of a granny, sort of a mothery one, is be safe. Honestly guys, I know when you're living alone you can be like, I don't give a shit, whatever I want, stay out all day, but honestly, be safe. Whether you're just moved away from your parents or you're there for university, whatever scenario, be safe. Don't abuse the fact that your parents are not there watching you to be like, I'm gonna be out all day, I'm gonna do whatever I want, I'm gonna have parties. No. Have fun, don't get me wrong, I'm not being a granny here. Have fun and do whatever you want to do, but be safe at the same time. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my few tips on how to live alone. Honestly guys, if you guys are living alone, I hope you guys have a good time. Enjoy your little freedom whilst you have, and just enjoy life. But trust me, don't abuse the fact that you live alone and you can just do whatever you want. Just take time and take life in a different perspective and enjoy it, but also like be organized and stuff like that. It's really, really important, trust me. From my own experience, just giving you guys some real life experience here. I hope you guys enjoyed and benefit from this, and I guess I'll speak to you guys in my next one.